Why am I down here? There we go. The dice decided. If you were in my Discord, the dice decided. That is all I have to say. The dice picked if I streamed or not. We got it tied, so I let the dice choose. Hello. Welcome in. I noticed that we're 10 away from 600. Pretty impressive. And I've decided something. Once we hit 600, that's when I'm gonna go ahead and start paying for the realm. The Minecraft realm. I do still need to make an entire Google Doc for it, but, or not Google Doc, Google form for it, but yeah. I think that would be good. I do have stories to talk about. I do think I need to turn this down a little bit more. There we go. I do have stories. Yes. Specifically about one thing, because I found it weird, interesting, weird. Both. First, let me get Minecraft up. We're listening to my Sadcom playlist, so if it sounds depressing, that's why. I love sad music. It's so calming. There's only one song. I need to add a song onto here because I consider it sad. So I need to add it to here. I am currently eating food. Oh! I gotta do something. 1 second. While Minecraft's loading. Alright. Minecraft is loading. Oh. Oh, what? I'm sorry, I just noticed something. Interesting. It's Minecraft news. Alright. Minecraft Live will be October 15th. Good to know. I consider this song sad because it sounds like it is. Anyways, gaming. When I'm not with you, when your hands on me, the clean surprise. Single teardrop falling from your eyes. There it is. I run away. Ooh. Ask me why you hide. But you told me that you fell apart. This is a good song. Ask me why. Oh. Just pretended like you didn't care. Alright. Today we have a task. And that's to get more coal. I feel like this is a normal task. Yeah, I think this is a normal task. I'm gonna go ahead and just mine a big area again, but this time it's not a big area that I plan to do something with. It's just a big area. When I run away. Okay. Mining. I don't want to use any, and I mean any, tools for any stone tools. There you go. I don't want to use any stone tools. All right. There we go. Whoop. Another day. Bum bum bum. Okay. There. More iron. Not like we have enough already. Look at that amount of iron, bro. You see, I like it. However, I'm not playing regular survival, so it's not that useful to me, because, I don't know redstone shit. I mean, I could just make iron bars and iron doors for something. Ooh, idea. I think I got an idea. Hold on. Didn't mean to go to the angry face. We can make a little underground bunker for, I don't know what. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and mine a giant chunk out again. It's just not going to be a giant chunk I do anything with. But this time, it's going to be down. Deeper. Deeper in the mines. We're going down to the deep, deep area. And we're just going to mine. Giant area. Yes. Let me do this. Yeah, this works. Oh, wait. No, that does not work. No. Get out of here. We're not doing that. I'm not going in any caves. I don't trust it. I'm never going in a cave again. After my second hardcore world, I'm never going in a cave again. I'm never going to go cave adventuring again. Because if I go cave adventuring, I get nothing out of it. Except for death. And creepers. So, no. We will not be doing that. Alright. Well, I think I'll start it right here. Come back, I still need you. Yes! I like this song. We're listening to my sad calm playlist because I felt like it. It's not really sad to me. So. Oh! Replay Retro. Thank you for the Party of 6 raid. Welcome. I was just saying that we're listening to my sadcom playlist, so if it sounds depressing, that is why. I like sad music. But hi, welcome in. I am Poison Ashes XX. And oh, thank you for the follow. I am Poison Ashes XX, and I stream as my TNG when I feel like having low energy streams like today, and I stream as my 2D model, which is a different design because it's played as a character. When I'm doing variety gaming and high energy streams, which Discord gets to pick during those streams, what game I play. Anyways, thank you for all the follows. Thank you. We are really close to 600. Yes, very good readers. I like the readers. Welcome in. This is a more calm, chill stream, so if you are not a fan of just calmness, I am about to start sharing stories, so good timing. But welcome in. Thank you all for the follows. We are very close to 600. We're still not affiliate. Yeah. I'm still not affiliate. I love not being affiliate and being this close to 600. It's kind of fun. But I get asked a lot why I'm not affiliate. It's because I don't have the viewer count to be affiliate. So yeah. Frog Champ, thank you. I didn't read all of the follows I got. I feel bad, but I was like just doing a little intro. I don't do intros about myself, so I have to get used to doing that. We are currently mining out a big chunk again. We already mined out a big chunk. We're mining out another big chunk of the area. But thank you for the raid. Thank you. But welcome in. Yeah, I was going to start sharing some stories because I had an interesting interesting interaction. So I'm going to start this off by saying I play VR chat. So I get asked a lot about because of my bio, and it has that I'm Arrow Ace. I get asked a lot about what's Arrow Ace, but I don't get asked a lot about that in real life because I don't talk about it. And I have a tattoo that is a very ambiguous tattoo that only I know what it is, and it's just like two triangles colored in with green and purple. It's a black triangle outline that looks kind of like a bow tie with purple and green. Because I wanted something that wouldn't be a straight up flag, because I don't trust people. I just don't trust people, and I don't want to already be wearing something because they won't understand what it is. Either way, I'm gonna start before I even start the story. I'm gonna make this clear right now. This person, I don't know the way they reacted to pride to hear a pride flag. I don't think they're homophobic, but I do think that they don't support the LGBTQ. But either way, I was this is a new person working at my work. They're a new cook, and they asked what my tattoo was. And I said, oh, it's a pride flag. And the reaction was, oh, like gay pride flag? And I was like, my reaction was to say no, because it wasn't a gay pride flag. It was an Arrow Ace pride flag. So I then explained to this person that I was Arrow Ace. And they were like, oh, what's that? This is the first time I've ever explained this to somebody really in real life. Like, actually explained it to them. And I was just like, oh, basically, I'm not sexually or romantically attracted to anything. Or at least I'm not. It can be different for other people. This man, I find this so funny. I find this hilarious. This man proceeds to go, wow. You know, in my religion, you'd be, like, considered angelic. This man called me angelic. I still don't know why, but it was funny. It was funny. Because I could tell afterwards he said that he was a Christian, and I'm like, I see. And then later, I thought that was going to be the end of our conversation. But later, this person was just like, so, can you tell me more about it? Before, we were closing, and I was about to leave. Asked if I could tell them more about it. And that's the first time I had someone do that. They wanted to be educated. Which, good. I'm glad. But I wasn't expecting to continue the conversation. I was not expecting to continue the conversation at all. So I was just a little taken aback by it. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. made my day better because I have a manager I don't like. Slay. Yes, it's a slay. 100%. Sorry, I didn't change the model back. Sorry, anger. But no. I have a manager I don't like. I don't know how to explain him. Thank you, G-Dorf. G-Dorf? G-Dorf? Or Dorf? That was funny because I had to explain to my roommate what asexuality is literally yesterday. Yeah, this guy, his way of what he asked me was like, well, since you are human and you have hormones, do you just not have the hormones for that? Or have you just never experienced it? And I just explained, I've never experienced it. That could change at any point, because it could. I'm not going to say that being aromantic asexual is a phase, but I am going to say that it could change at any time. But I feel like this man was a little bit more educated by me. And it was like, oh, you learn something new every day. And like, with the way he reacted to pride flags, right? I didn't expect him to be nice at first. Because I could tell that he was very uncomfortable when I said pride flag. Because, like, you can kind of tell when someone's uncomfortable. Like, at least I can. I can tell when someone's really uncomfortable. But then after I explained it, he was like, oh, okay. And I was like, yo, epic. I've never had that interaction in real life. I've had similar interactions on VR chat, but VR chat's a bit different from real life. Because in VR chat, I'm always getting asked that because it's in my bio. But, yeah. I explained it, and they were like, well, how did you know? And they thought that I might have gone to a psychiatrist for it, which I totally went to a psychiatrist for my sexuality. Totally. No. And I was like, oh, I found out through a friend, because I had a friend who was asexual. I never heard the word asexual, right? And I've always, like, I didn't realize I was mixing up platonic and romantic for a very long time. And then when I heard the word asexuality, I was like, oh, hey, that sounds like me. That kind of sounds like me. And then my friend, after they told me that, I just was like, yeah, I don't want to date anyone or be with anyone. I thought asexuality and aromantic were the same thing. And they're like, oh, no, you would be considered aromantic. And I was like, what? Huh? I need to go check that out. I need to go look it up. I just started, like, looking up everything for it. So I know a lot about it just because I was, like, seeing if I relate to it in any way. And then I watched, I think the other thing that really made me start researching as well was when Anthony Padilla came out with an interview with asexuals, which I thought was pretty cool. We just looking for coal. I just need coal, man. Can I have coal? I need coal. But yeah, I have a lot different of a story when it comes to being aromantic asexual. Because it took me forever to even figure out what that was. And I was like, after I figured out what it was, though, I started thinking, and I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute. I also learned that, like, I learned what platonic and romantic were as well. And I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute. Because I started thinking, like, really thinking, and I was like, oh my god. The guy that I thought was my first crush, I didn't have a crush on him. He was just the first person that didn't find me annoying. He was the first nice friend I had. First actual friend I had. I thought that I had a crush on him because of the fact that boys can't just be friends with girls. That was the main reason. Because I was kind of drilled into my head. But no, he was probably my first best friend. Because, like, I knew him. He lived in the same town I lived in. Because I, like, went to a school a town over. And, like, he was the first guy I ever got the phone number of, but it was mainly because, like, we talked a lot about Minecraft. That's right, Minecraft. And this, oh my god, this man. I wish I had I need to get a laughing, I need to go back to the person who made this PNG and get a laughing one. But no, I just remembered, this man, this boy. In my school, during my middle school times, we had, like, the big computers. Not, like, the big, chunky, old computers, but, like, the computers before the newer ones that have all these fancy lighting and stuff. We had those computers. And things weren't exactly blocked correctly. Not everything was blocked. Including the Minecraft website. So, my friend would get their work done as quickly as they could, which they did good on their work as well. And when they got it done, they would immediately hop on any computer, didn't matter which one. And if they didn't have Minecraft, they'd download it, and they'd record YouTube videos at school. This is not a joke. This is legit. What happened? This kid was making YouTube videos at school, which, let me just say, holy crap, that's cool. Okay, but kind of butt-based. Yeah. He was the only other person I had that didn't think I was annoying. I don't think I had any real friends. I think he would have been the only one. I had a lot of people who were my friends, but they weren't, like, my real friends. And I never realized that, really, until, I think it was, like, a couple years ago, back in 2020, I had a friend from middle school reach out to me. Now, the thing you need to know about me is I was that kid, I was that friend who just listened. That was it. I listened. I let people trauma dump on me because I was so good at pretending I was happy, I thought it wouldn't affect me in any way. However, oh, where are they at? Where are you at? Sorry, I hear Enderman. Oh god, I wish I had a boat. Anyways, but yeah, my tofu is marinating. By the way, I see tofu. I've never had tofu. I've never had tofu. Never had it. Alright, fuck, there we go. Yeah. Yippee. But yeah, my friends were, a lot of my friends thought I was really annoying, but either way, one of my friends who trauma dumped on me all the time, tofu is good, but kind of weird. Tofu is kind of weird, but good. Okay, I read it wrong. It's my favorite protein, I see. Yeah, I haven't had tofu. I've heard about tofu. I haven't had it. I think it's actually something I can have as well. So, I can't have, like, fried foods, or it has to be, like, baked or cooked. Like, not fried. Yeah. Either way, I had a friend reach out to me, and this friend, when they reached out to me, the first thing they started doing was talking about how horrible their life has been since I moved away. They did kind of ask how I was, but they didn't actually talk to me about how I was. And the thing is, the issue is that they weren't, like, mentally healthy at the time. They had a lot of shit going on. And I just had to tell them, hey, I don't think you should be telling me this stuff. And it was because, like, at the time it kind of affected me. And then I tried to be friends with her. I tried to introduce her to my friend group. But my friend group, oh my god. Hey, yo, I know that name. Hi, thank you for the raid. I'm just talking about a friend who is not my friend anymore. Because when I tried to bring them into my friend group, the dark jokes my friends made triggered them. And then they also kept trauma dumping on me, so we're not friends anymore. But yeah, thank you for the raid. We've had double raids. Yo, maybe it was a good thing I went live. Because I wasn't gonna go live originally. Because I voted, I was like, I don't know if I want to go live or not. And I put it in my Discord. And then it tied. And then I was like, well, I'll leave it up to my dice. Then I rolled a d6. And I did even and odd. And I got even. I got even. Yeah, I did even for yes and odd for no. So yeah. So that's why I'm like. But hello, welcome in. Welcome in. We're doing some chill streams. Huge dice roll, I think. Yes. D6. It's basically the regular die. The regular dice you get. Just the regular dice. You guys might hear the music in the background. I want to listen to calm music, and calm music to me is sad. I'm sorry, sad music has such a calming noise to it. So, right now, I'm listening to my sad calm playlist. I also have my calm playlist, which we can listen to, which isn't all sad. Actually, that one has some happy ones on it. Actually, I might switch to that playlist. I like that playlist. Let me know, by the way, if you guys can even hear my music. Where's the calm playlist? Where is it? I know I have it somewhere in here. There it is. There are sad songs in this one, but not as many. Oh, have you played... I like Genshin too much because I don't have room for that. I don't have room for Baldur's Gate. I have it. I don't have room for it. My friends spent their birthday money on it. And I can't play it because I don't want to download it because I want to keep my Genshin. I'm a Genshin player. I like Genshin right now. Okay. Genshin, I've been playing it, and I probably won't stop playing it until the story's over. Because that's the only reason I'm playing it is for the story. And one character. Speaking of one character, he's gonna be getting a rerun. I'm gonna be pulling for him on stream. Because I want him to be C6. Because I already have him C3. And constellations are good. Higher C's are good. But yeah. I tried downloading Baldur's Gate. First off, it takes up to 7 hours to download. Oh my god, who? Who? Oh, who? Okay. Sorry, my brain went blank. Venti. Venti. I'm not a Venti main. I will make that clear. Yeah. My brain went blank there. Nah, I'm not a Venti main. I just, Venti's the reason I started playing the game. So I'm very, like, I want to have him C6 triple crowned. He's already leveled up fully with his weapon. He's the only character that I'm really working for that, just because of the fact that if it wasn't for him, I would not have been playing Genshin. Like, I started playing Genshin, like, I think a year after it was released. Specifically because Venti popped up on my FYP on TikTok with the dragon, and I was like, oh my god, a dragon! I had been seeing a little bit of it, but my immediate thought was, oh my god, a dragon. And then I kept getting Venti TikToks. I kept getting a bunch of Venti edits after I saw the dragon. And I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Rare! Give me... Oh, wait. Wait. I shouldn't mind that. Wait a second. I think I have... Sorry, I'm distracted. We don't find these often. Venti. Yeah. Venti basically is the reason I started playing Genshin. I thought Venti was a girl. So when I found out he wasn't, I was like, oh, well, that's cool. You stopped playing? Yeah. Venti is rerunning finally. He's been C3. He is my highest C3. Or my highest 5-star that was limited. And he's C3. He had his weapon. I like went all out for him when I first started playing, so I had that. And I don't think he's ran since, honestly. Yeah, people do like Venti for other reasons. I like Venti for the fact that he makes me laugh. That's all. Venti is funny to me, and I like him. Alright, hold on. I think I have a fortune pickaxe. I need to go grab it. I need to bring it with me. I need to be keeping it with me. Why didn't I bring it with me? I think my diamond pickaxe is... Hold up. Now, I thought I had a pickaxe with fortune on it. Speaking of, I need to go see what we get on here. He's funny. That's why. Yes. I like Venti just because, to me, he's funny, and also, like, I don't know. He interests me. Also, my Venti is what I like to call a spam. I like him because I'm also a musician. I see. Spam. My Venti, I call him a spam ult build. That's his build. Spam ult. He has... I'm working on getting... I'm going to probably start... I'm gonna probably start, like, running or like doing his artifacts again, because I kind of want to get him to a really high energy recharge. He already has 216% energy recharge, but I want more because I know I can get more. The only issue is I'm still building all my characters, and I'm doing them all at once because, like, if I don't do them all at once, then I'm never gonna do it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm never gonna do it. And I'm a character collector, and I want them all to be level 80, and I want to be able to pop into the abyss anytime. I want them all to have, like, their own artifacts. It's going to take forever, especially with new characters being added. Which, speaking of, I do not care that we got our first cryo catalyst. I do not care that the boy who one-shotted child is getting a run. I don't care about the new characters. No. Not even the Hu Tao. I don't want to see one Hu Tao. I don't even care about the Hu Tao. I just saw Venti and was like, well, there goes my guarantee for a new character. I'm not saving for Clarin or Nahida anymore because Venti's out. And I have a guaranteed C4. Finish condition quick. You gotta download baby. I've seen a lot about it. I just don't want to sit for 7 hours. Like, I want to download it, but I don't want to sit for 7 hours, and I also don't want to take up too much space. Like, because Genshin's going to get updated, and I have other games I want to play, and I'm not just a one game person, and, like, with big games like that, I'm very careful about the big games I play. Oh god, I just remembered something about games. Oh god, I've done something I will regret. Oh god. So, for those who, so I have a crippling fear of just being in the ocean or anywhere near the ocean. Being underwater in a lake or an ocean, not being able to see what is underneath my feet. I have a big fear of that. And one game that I had tried to play once was Subnautica. I tried to play Subnautica once. I could not do anything. I was too scared to go anywhere. I was on Guarantee for Child, but then Lenny came out. Based. It's Lenny. I like Lenny. But yeah, basically, I decided I couldn't play it because I couldn't do anything. Welp. Halloween's coming up. And you know what? People are all playing scary games during Halloween time. So I was like, fine. I'm gonna try. Like, underwater games are fine, but Subnautica? Oh, God. One of my favorite games is an underwater game, but Subnautica's a different thing. Because I can die, and I don't like it. And the whole point is to go deeper into the water, and I don't like it. But I tried playing it before and I couldn't. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna torment myself for content. Let's play a game I'm actually scared of. So, there's a game that I hope nobody ever votes for Poison to play. I do not. I don't know. I will need people to bully me. I will need people to bully me into doing something or yell at me to do stuff. Because if they do not yell at me to do stuff, I'm not going to move. I'm not going to build. I'm not going to do anything because I will be too scared. So, I don't know if I'm going to regret buying it or not. Anyways, back on the thing of I was guaranteed for Child, but then Lenny came out. Here's a fun fact about me. I don't like Child. Okay. And it's not because, I'm not a fan of his character. I've just never been. I can understand why people like him. I've just never been a real big fan of his character. He's a good brother, from what I've seen. But I've never been, a really big fan of him already. But I also don't like his fighting style. Because I'm so used to using my E a certain way. And just, using it once to change to a different weapon. It just feels weird. It's just weird. I don't like it. I'm used to how I normally play it. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan, not a fan, not a fan. Yeah, we're not going to get any cold this way, but, it's fine. Diamonds. But yeah, underwater games terrify me. Underwater terrifies me, which is weird. I know way too much about the ocean. Well, I know the little amount of information there is about the ocean, which seems like a lot, but it's not. When Child first came out, I tried to get him. I got Mona, so now I'm salty at Child. God, why? I started building my Mona recently because I got her C4. None of my characters who are 5 stars from the standard banner are that high on their constellations. Not even my Chi-Chi. Not even my Chi-Chi. I want my Chi-Chi. You could have given me Chi-Chi. But instead, you gave me Mona? What did you give me? I know she's a good support, but why? I use Chi-Chi so much more. Chi-Chi would have been much better. I prefer Chi-Chi. Give me my Chi-Chi. I want my Chi-Chi. I want a C6 Chi-Chi. But yeah. What are Chickapeas? Did I say that right? What are those? I've never heard of them. Hold on a second. There's something in my eye. Give me a second. Oh, okay. Interesting. I hope that I'm not too far behind on delay, by the way. No. But no, I got Mona, and she's C4, and I was like, fine, I'll build her. I don't have a lot of supports build. Then again, if I were to show you guys my Genshin, I think there's a lot of people who would cry. I think I'd make a lot of people sad. I think I could anger a lot of people if I showed it right now. Because, I'm a character collector. And, my first 5-star was Zhongli. And you may think, oh cool, you got a strong Zhongli shield. This man is still on a basic polearm and doesn't even have all his artifacts. or any leveled things, and I've had him the longest, and I've been playing for 2 years. Listen, I can explain myself. I promise I can explain myself. I just don't like his playstyle. Alright? I don't care how strong of a shield he is. I just don't want to build him because he's Geo, and I'm bad at building Geo. I know Geo requires just a lot of EM, or he just requires a lot of HP, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to. I'm not going to. I will build him eventually, but right now he is not important to me. I don't think any of the Geo characters are, which is the issue, and why I think people would cry, because I have Ito. Level 20. Ito is level 20. Albedo is level 20. I still don't know how, my C1 Ayato is level 30. I don't remember getting him C1. It had to have been a double. I had to have gotten him twice. And I just didn't catch it. Because I don't remember it. I don't remember it at all. I have no clue how I'm supposed to build characters. I main oh my god, a Traveler main. I love Traveler mains, bro. I love Traveler mains. People who can main Traveler, I don't care how well they can build. I don't care how well they can build characters. They get all my respect. My main has been Beto since I got her in November 2020. Nice. My main, oddly enough, I wanted my main... So, when I started really getting serious about Genshin, which wasn't that long ago, honestly, is when I hit AR 55. I was like, you know what? I'm going to start building my characters. I'm going to start learning how to build my characters, right? When I was starting to learn how to build my characters, I wanted Hu Tao to be my main DPS. I wanted Hu Tao to be my main DPS. Right? Now, a thing to know, before I got Hu Tao, I thought it had been a waste. I had a guarantee for a different character that Yelan was running with. And I went to pull on there, I clicked on the wrong banner. And I got Yelan. So, when I got Hu Tao, I was like, let's build Yelan. Yeah, let's build Yelan. Let's make her my sub DPS. We could do hydro damage. And we could do so much. And then the artifacts decided no. Her weapon, especially, decided no. I had her weapon before I had her, so I had gotten on the weapon banner, and then I got her with my guarantee, and I was a little angry about it, but it's fine. I like him because he kind of looks like me. I see. Yeah, Traveler. I like Traveler. Albedo looks more like me, though. Albedo! But yeah, Yelan's my main DPS. She became my main DPS because of her artifacts. She needs higher... Now, I will admit, she's not the best, okay? She needs higher ER. She needs higher energy recharge and higher crit rate. But, out of all my characters, she's the best built. She's the best built to be a main. Out of all my characters. But my mains have been, I've changed mains a lot. Now it is Yelan. Yelan has continuously been my main for a while. So I consider him one of my mains. But my first person I actually mained and would play in every team was, Kaching. In fact, I got Ayaka's weapon for my Kaching. So, yeah. I would if I had more money and time for cosplay and Albedo. Just tie your hair and like get a lab coat. Boom. Roasted. Me bad at read. I hope I did not read that wrong. Where would I get a lab coat? At my house. Yes. Funny. I like when chat talks about stuff while I'm talking about stuff that doesn't relate to what I'm talking about. I'm not being sarcastic. I actually like that. It's funny. I find it funny and I enjoy it. Because it means I can go from what I was doing. It matches my ADHD mind, bro. It matches my ADHD mind. So my mind's like, okay. Oh, okay. I'm going to go on BRB real quickly. Let's pause the game. I'm going to go on BRB real quickly. I was waiting for something to go off. I will be right back. So enjoy the sad, calm play. Enjoy the music. I'm starting the song over. I want to listen to it again. Also, I saw something. What did I miss? What up? Raiden. Want to cosplay Raiden? I think that's what it was. Why do all of my faves have autism? I don't know, man. I'll hate them. Autism. Hi. Real. I need to find goofy U2K clothes. Don't want to speak 4 sentences. Lol, LMAO, sorry. It's fine, no worries. Yes. I see conversation. Anyways. This is by the way, just so you guys know, this is the most chatting we've had. I don't have many chatters that talk. I have a lot of lurkers that come in and out. That they lurk in and out, which is one reason why I'm not affiliate. So having an active chat is kind of odd for me. So if I don't read out anything, that's why I'm not used to it. Oh yeah, we should do cosplay. Bully him into it. I'm autistic, that's why I am drawn to autistic characters. See, here's the thing. I was tested for autism. And I'm still pretty sure I have it. But because I'm female, you know, it's harder for people to track things. Like, to be able to tell if I am. So, you know. Would this technically be my first meal of the day or the first meal of yesterday? No idea. All three of us has tism. My friend thinks I'm dyslexic. And they're dyslexic. Which, you know, it makes sense. Would you guys like to hear, or not would you guys, I'm going to tell you guys two things. These are two instances that haunt me or are very funny. And the reason why my friend thinks I have dyslexia, but also I have ADHD. So, okay. So, hold on. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I was playing D&D. Now I am a dungeon master. I am a DM. I am a dungeon master. And we were playing a modern D&D. You ate. Up to say 8. Nice. Munching food. Food. But basically, my, brain go burr. Okay, yeah, I was trying to explain car seats as airplane seats. Alright? I was trying to explain bus seats as airplane seats. I forgot the word airplane. So instead, I said elevator seats. So, elevator seats. They were sitting in elevator seats. Man, don't judge me. Okay? Don't judge me. I'm fine. But yeah, and then after that, we had the one thing that my friends, when I do a D&D campaign, will always bring up because it's something that they can say whenever they want. I love when my seat elevates. Yeah. It's great. My other thing where I messed up words, though, was okay, so they have to roll initiative, which initiative is what they roll in order to, like, you know what order we're going in a fight, right? I said initiation. And now ever since then I get the whole initiation. You mean initiation when I say initiative? Yeah. That's me. That's just me. You know, roll initiation. Let's go. Also, my favorite mess up from any D&D campaign I've done. Initiate them into the game. Yes. I was gonna say, my favorite thing, though, is my friend. So my friend, we were doing D&D, again, modern campaign, and I explained how a character had epilepsy, but I couldn't think of the word epilepsy, so I wasn't saying it. I was just like, yeah, she gets seizures from splashing lights, yeah. And my friend replies, oh, the character's name is Megumi. Oh, Megumi have epilepsy. They call it epilepsy. I love epilepsy. I love saying that. They were like, oh my god, they have epilepsy. And I was just like, and my friend was just like, you mean epilepsy? But it was very funny. Jeesh. Don't overwork yourself. I think you're fine. I'm bilingual and sometimes forget words in both languages. I love epilepsy. Yeah, epilepsy. It was my favorite thing my friend has ever said is epilepsy. Megumi have epilepsy. It's so funny. Epilepsy. But yeah. Okay, there we go. We probably need to get more books for our library. Oh God, I forget. We gotta go to the Nether at some point. We gotta go back. We gotta go back to the fortress at some point. Oh God. I don't like that. Fun fact. When I was in my first world, for those who were not there for it, which a lot of you probably never were, I have a lot of people who never were there for it. The way I died, all right? You guys can go watch the second to last stream, because my last stream didn't save because Twitch is a goddamn asshole and they decided to turn off my VOD saves, and I had no idea that they'd turn it off when they updated goddamn Twitch, and then they turned off my VOD saves and then they save the VOD. Anyways, basically, I had traveled to the fortress. I traveled all the way to the not fortress, but the stronghold. My stream before the last one, when I died, I traveled all the way to the stronghold, which was underneath a sea temple, and traveled all the way back and didn't die. But then my pickaxe in the next stream decided to be too efficient, or was too efficient. And while I was mining ancient debris, I was mining two, by the way, there were two. I mined both of them and lava fell on my head and I died. Because I panicked. I could have survived if I hadn't panicked. And then my second world, we died to a creeper. And it's why I refuse to go into caves. We're not dealing with that. Since I took Spanish class in high school and learning Finnish on Duolingo, oh my god, Duolingo, Spanish for like 2 years and helping other kids from my high school, I graduated from with their Spanish homework. Fun fact. I took a Spanish class. I learned how to count all the way up to 30. I don't remember a goddamn thing. The only thing I remember is gato. That's it. I took a Spanish class for an entire semester. And I don't remember shit. And I feel bad because I've had a few people in my that come through the drive-thru speaking Spanish, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. I wish I could talk Spanish, but I can't remember it. God, I hate it. Puto, or I don't remember. For me, okay, Pindrajo, or Pinhayo, or Pinhio. I remember that. Because I remember that the J is pronounced H, at least from my memory. My favorite drink is a Spanish drink, so. Oh, that's the other word I know. It's hold on. Jarritos drinks, jarritos. If you haven't had those, they're like a really good soda. I like them. Languages are hard. Agreed. Including English. And I'm a book writer. I'm bad at English, and I'm a book writer. This is why I use Google to automatically update my stuff, or to automatically spell things correctly. So. Their insults, it's hard to pronounce. Pendejo. Yeah, I'm a book writer and I'm bad at it. And my friend thinks I have dyslexia. So it's interesting. Which I will say, my book, we're getting to the good part of my book now. It'll be probably done hopefully by the end or beginning of next year. By the end of this year or beginning of next year. Meaning, that's when I'm going to post it on my AO3 account. It's not a fan fiction. But AO3 is not just a fan fiction website. It's archive of our own. And yes, there's a lot of fan fictions there, but I can post original content there. So, I'm moving there. I'm not going to use my Wattpad anymore. If you're curious on how I used to write, which I wrote like shit, I was a horrible writer, I'm a terrible writer, and I'm much better now, and my writing style changed a lot, you could go to my Wattpad. And do not read the one finished book. Or one of the finished books. Don't read Addie Poison Apple. You don't need to read Addie Poison Apple. You don't need to read the shitty love story. Trust me. Don't read it. Do not read it. You will not enjoy it. You will cringe deeply if you like actual good stories. You will cringe. So please, I beg of you, don't. Just don't read it. But yeah. I'm getting EP. Okay, my meds are kicking in. I'm gonna go sleep. Alright, you have a good night. I'm waiting for my meds to kick in as well. But you have a great night. Thank you for stopping by within the raid. I'm assuming you came from the raid. Thank you. Have a good night, Frog. Goodbye. Yeah, one of the reasons why my character has bags under their eyes is because I have to wait for medicine in order to actually sleep. Good night. Do I really need to be mining this? No, not really. I'm gonna go back to... I'm gonna make another section to mine in up. Because we need coal. Coal is more important right now. Coal is much more important at the moment. Crying. And someone saw before. And you're lying. I like this song. I like any sad music, man. Sad music just got the vibe. It got the good vibes. Unless it's one artist and it's really sad and it's really goddamn depressing and it doesn't have a good song to it and it makes you sad, then I don't like it. Specifically, I have an artist I hate because they trigger me. I used to listen to their music and I never realized how depressing it was until I started becoming more sensitive to that. And they are an artist I will never recommend for anyone to listen to just because, I don't know, their music's actually, like, really depressing. So, I'm very, picky on my sad music, okay? There are some that pass the vibe check and some that don't pass the vibe check. And that artist, who I think is Nicole Delinger? I don't know how to say her last name. She's the only one I don't listen to. It's not because, I don't think she's a bad artist. I think she's really good at what she does. However, I knew it. I knew there was a reason I was hearing it. Oh my god. I'm right next. Oh my god, that's why when I was over here, it sounded like, Why? Why do I have to be so close? Why? I can't go mining out that way. I gotta go down further or I'm gonna get mining fatigue. Bro, why? I don't think I'm gonna get mining fatigue. I'm just like very upset now. That the one time it glitches, instead of getting something cool to look at, I'm just immediately greeted by them. Whatever, the Guardians. I don't like them. I used to mine out like big areas all the time with my friends. Which, speaking of, I have no idea what we're gonna do when I actually get the guts to go to actually fight the Ender Dragon. Cause like, bro, I've never fought it by myself. And when I did fight it, I basically punched it to death with a friend. Which, let me just say, you know, killing an Ender Dragon by punching it takes a while. I can't imagine how horrible it would be to kill it without destroying the crystals first. And then losing your stuff and having to punch it. Like, oh my god, that would be terrible. Like, no. That'd be terrible, man. That'd be terrible. Oh yeah, I put the other diamond up. I remember now. But yeah. Brain Gooper. I will say that when I forget something. I forgot what I was talking about. May I have a reminder for people who know? Because my brain has gone completely, utterly blank. This happens sometimes. I'm talking about something, and then my ADHD brain goes, poof! No more. I forgot what I was talking about. Well then. I gotta think now. Now it's gonna bother me. I forgot what I was talking about. Now it's gonna bother me. That's what I was talking about. Okay, thank you. Yeah, basically, me and my friend, we went to the end, all geared up, all ready to go. We were absolutely ready to go. Ooh, I need to melt my gold so I can go see if I can get blaze powder by chance. But yeah, we brought everything we needed. And then I was dumb. And I forgot to set my spawn point at the goddamn ender portal. I forgot to do it. I forgot to set my spawn point at the portal. And as we played, I proceeded to die. Have to travel all the way back. Forget to do it again. Forgot to sleep again. Died. Had to travel all the way back. Finally, I was able to, finally, I was able to sleep and I got the spawn point. But at that point, my friend had died and we had nothing left, really. So, my friend got an iron sword, which she could. And this was after we destroyed the crystals, by the way. And I decided, let's punch it to death. And we were there for a good hour, maybe 2 hours, punching it to death. But you think that's bad? Oh, you think that's bad? I have an even better one. What if I told you I did it the exact same way with the wither? I'm not joking. I did the same thing. Except with we had one extra hand. We had one extra hand punching. It wasn't just me running in. And also, my friend kept trying to give us weapons. But we kept dying and exploding. So we were just like, you know what? Nah, let's go. Let's just go. Let's keep going. It don't matter. It was a lot of me just running in and them being like, why are you doing this? Stop it. Get the axe. Oh, I need to make a pickaxe. That was the reason I came in here. Woo. But yeah, I can't, basically, we got it down almost halfway. when I lost all my stuff. And we continued to run in there because I was determined to kill this thing. Because it was my idea and I wanted to kill it before it got too far down our minds, because our minds were like our little lovely system. We killed it. How many people does it take to kill a wither? 3. And I want to do the exact same thing with the goddamn warden. Man, I want to try and fight the warden legit. Lose my stuff. And then just resort to punching it. Because that sounds fun. And I think it's like a tradition at this point. I should just continue it. It's a tradition at this point, bro. I gotta continue it. You can't just kill one boss that way and not kill the other. You can't kill 2 bosses that way and not do it with the other one. I don't care how long it takes. Though, we'd have to be very, extremely careful killing it. Because the only issue would be with that is spawning another one. That would be the only issue, is the fact that I can spawn more than one. That's like the most dire issue, is that I can spawn more than one. Because that, and not being able to control it, that's the only issue. But I still want to punch it to death. I want to punch it to death. I just don't want to do it in creative. I want to do it in survival. I want to punch it. Okay, it's weird, but there's like a shine from the shaders, and every time I see it, I think I'm seeing a name tag. It freaks me out every time, bro. Alright. Smelt that. We're gonna go trade with villagers. Look at all that copper. What are we gonna do with copper? I don't know what we're gonna do with copper. Ooh. I just had an idea. I like it. I have an idea of what to do with the copper. I'm not gonna share. I'll save it. I'll save it for a different stream. Let me go check. Oh, I gotta sleep first. I'm not going out there even if it's sunset. I don't trust it. Also, welcome to my mushroomless island. That's right. That's right. This island has no mushrooms. I learned recently it's because when the goddamn game updated for 1.19, they had an error with mob spawning, and even though I've updated it, it's still not going to spawn because I probably have the max thing of animals now because I have the farm now. But like, dude, where's my mushrooms? I came here for my naturally spawning mushrooms, and you give me nothing. But you know what? At least it's not the realm. At least it's not the realms, Mushroom Island. I'm working on a realm for my Discord. I'm going to wait till we get to 600 followers to do it. It's going to be a bedrock realm. And I already have made the seed. We've already made the spawn. Everything is ready. But, there is one bitty, tiny little mushroom island. It's tiny. And I mean that it's only like 10 blocks. 10 blocks. Yeah, 10 blocks. I am not kidding you. It's literally sad. It's like really sad. It's so tiny, but I feel like somebody could make a place out of it. It's just that I don't know if things are gonna spawn, but it's tiny, itty bitty. It's like not even that much land to work with. It might even be less than 10 blocks. Might be even less. It's not much land to work with. It's enough land to actually start building an island in the biome, but the biome itself is tiny. So, like, I don't know. Somebody might take it over. We'll see. And for those who are wondering about my Why it's Bedrock? It's Bedrock because Bedrock is more accessible for, one, my admins. I have some admins who can't play Java. And two, what is it? My fan, like a lot of the people I've talked to, or a lot of people who are on my Discord, they seem to have a lot of Bedrock. We have a lot of Bedrock people. I did not almost let the cows out. I didn't do that. That did not happen. Nope, that did not happen. Alright. Sorry you guys can hear all of these guys. Alright. 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 Need these for books. Whoop. Books. I like books. Okay, you know what? Question. Why are all kids books that are like chapter books that are about animals so goddamn traumatizing? Answer me this. A good example would be Warrior Cats. For those who know of Warrior Cats who have read it, you know exactly what I mean. Why is that okay? Like, we're not allowed. Oh, children aren't allowed. Children should not be seeing anything that's LGBTQ related or anything queer in any books. And then you got goddamn Warrior Cats. Excuse me? You rather traumatize people? No. Funnily enough, Warrior Cats, weirdly enough, I only read the first series, but I memorized every cat's death. I remember every cat that died. So, yeah. I only read the first series, though. I never read past the first series. My favorite Warrior Cat is Scourge. I know he's technically not a Warrior Cat, but he is my favorite. Mainly because of his graphic novel. If it wasn't for his graphic novel, he probably wouldn't be my favorite. I probably wouldn't like him as much. But his graphic novel, mwah. But yeah, no. Funnily enough, that wasn't, for me, that wasn't the traumatizing book. Also, like, there's another book series that you might know. Maybe, possibly. There's a chance you could know it. There's also a chance you don't know it. There's a book series that I own because I actually really like it, and I didn't know that the main character was a dire wolf. But there's a book series called... Okay, so wait. So if you guys have heard of Guardian of Gahul, if you have not heard of that, it's a very dark book series for kids. It's for kids. And basically the Wolves of the Beyond series takes place in the same place that the Guardians of Gahul takes place. So for it to be dark is understandable. But funnily enough, Princess Firestar's sister. I loved her. Firestar's sister, Firestar's sister was sweet. She's a sweetheart. We like her. But no, funnily enough, those aren't the books that traumatized me as a kid. Those weren't traumatizing. You want to know what was? Well, there's a book that sits within the child section that I had read. This book was called Cat. And it was meant to be scary. It's not. It's not Cat by what's his name? Stephen King. It's not Cat by Stephen King. But it's called Cat. And this book made me I was freaked out by this book so much as a kid, because what? And I liked the kid haunting books. The books that were like for kids that were like haunting stuff. But I did not like this one. Like, I liked it, but also I was like disturbed deeply. Like, I was very deeply disturbed. I'm not gonna lie. And the reason being is this book. In this book, cats are considered they're considered evil. They're considered magical beings that nobody should trust. And if you run into a cat, you should avoid them at all costs. Okay? And of course, our main character is moving in. They're moving into a new town. Monsters exist in this world. They're moving into a new little trailer park. And like a couple nights after she stays there, a cat comes bursting through her window, and he has something in his mouth, and it's a heart. I'm pretty sure at first, like, he was kind of like ran in there to hide, but he had a heart, right? Like an actual heart. I'm not kidding. He had a cat's heart. He sat it in front of this girl and said, "Eat it. It will give you power. You will be able to be one of us. You'd be able to hang out with us, or like communicate with us, something like that." And she ate it. And that wasn't even the part that traumatized me the most. That part was just like kind of like, oh, why is she eating a heart? Why the hell is she eating a heart? Okay. I'm not gonna say anything. It's fine. It's fine. Totally. Fine. It's fine. But yeah, it really wasn't fun. As I continue reading, though, throughout this book, she's slowly becoming a cat. And that's the part that traumatized me. Because there is a part where this kid makes her mad at school. This is when she's first starting to be affected by the heart. Like, really being affected by it. It describes her getting angry, her fingernails falling out, and being replaced with cat claws as she scratches someone. And they described it. And it I don't know, it freaked me out, bro. It freaked me out. Why you gotta talk about nails falling out? What's going on? Oh my god, why? Why did you have to explain it? Why? Oh, silent takedown. Thank you for the chat of. Ooh. But yeah, it was that. But it gets. The thing is, it gets darker and it gets even more traumatizing, in my opinion. Because in this book, there is a point where she's looking for the cat because she's worried about the cat because she thinks that the cat is her friend. And she goes looking for him everywhere and decides to go to a club. A club. Not even joking. Pretty sure it's a club. It didn't explain it as one, but it seemed like one. And it seemed like a lot of people there were luring kids and other people, like teens and kids in to devour them. I don't remember if they were sirens or succubus or what they were. But I do remember that she was getting hit on by someone who was definitely double her age. And then she barely got out of there alive. She didn't get hurt, but she barely got out of there, like, alive. Like, they almost killed her, but she ran, kind of thing. And then she finds the cat, and the cat deceived her, and he made her eat the heart, because he wanted to, he had a whole evil plan, blah, 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 blah. And, yeah. And then the cat ends up saving her because he feels bad. But the fingernail thing is what traumatized me. Like, nah, the cat's dying and warrior cats, that's okay. I can deal with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah. Something like characters having bad siblings. Okay, that's fine. But fingernails falling out and being replaced with claws is one of the worst things I ever read description wise. And I hated it. It just made me feel all ew. Ew. Why? Why did you have to describe it? That's the thing. Why did you have to describe it? It's an interesting book. I would suggest reading it. And I might be remembering it wrong, but that's just what my brain remembers. But I heavily suggest reading it. I think that everyone would probably really, really like it. It's good. It's good. It's a good book. But also, like, why? Why did you have to describe that to me? I'm a child. Why? Why? Why are you gonna do that to me? But yeah, not fun. I don't think there's any other kids' books that I read throughout my childhood besides those. And it's only those three. I also read Goosebumps for School, and we were talking about this the other day. I read a book called Where the Red Fern Grows. For those who were in stream the other day, you might remember me going, I've never cried at any sad dog movies except Where the Red Fern Grows. And it's because Where the Red Fern Grows, even though it's like kind of similar to Hachi, it's not the same and it doesn't hit as hard. Hachi doesn't hit as hard. Listen, Hachi's a beautiful story, and I know it's based off a true story, but it doesn't hit me as badly as Where the Red Fern Grows, which is also based off a true story. Where the Red Fern Grows hits me harder because of how it's portrayed. Because in Hachi, right, basically his owner passes away. He doesn't know where his owner went. He thinks his owner's going to come back from the train, and he waits for his owner, and he just waits there for the rest of his life because he loved his owner. And it just waited. And that's sweet. I think that's adorable. I thought it was sweet, and I thought it was really sad. But when it comes to Where the Red Fern Grows, and Where the Red Fern Grows, like, I'm gonna spoil this. So, warning, dog death. I do apologize if I bring that up. We got on this topic because we were talking about traumatizing books. So you know what? Yes, I'll talk about a traumatizing book. This book made me cry. This was the first book that made me cry that was about dogs. It was also the first movie to make me cry that was about dogs, like a sad dog movie. And basically, the story is is this kid. All right, this kid really, really, really wants dogs. He really wants dogs. And his family isn't exactly the richest and isn't exactly able to afford dogs. So he sits there every single day saving up to get himself puppies. He wants to go hunting and have he wants to have dogs to go hunting with. He wants to be able to hunt with dogs and hang out with dogs. He just wants puppies. He does everything to get these dogs. He does everything he can to get these dogs. And finally, he gets these dogs. And the story ends up being that he decided he wanted to compete in a hunting competition with his dog, which is a hunting competition that includes dogs and their owners together. And so they started training. They became really good hunters. In fact, he became one of the best in this whole thing. However, at one point, this was not near, I don't think it was during the challenge, but at one point he was out camping with one of the dogs. He only had one. Now, these dogs are brother and sister, and this was the brother. And as he was camping out, they heard a mountain lion. And the dog basically protected his owner. And it did not end well. But that's not what made me sad. No, that don't make me sad. What made me sad is what happened after the fact to the dog, the sister dog. Because, basically, the dog just stopped. By the way, do remember, I had to read this for class. in like right in middle school, right as soon as middle school was starting. Why are we reading this? Why do you want to make kids cry? Dude, what's the point? But basically, the dog, the sister dog, she ended up passing away from not eating and died on his grave. So that's what hit me hard, was the dog passing away. The second dog. Because the second dog basically died from depression. And then after they died, the reason it's called Where the Red Fern Grows is because a red fern grew on the graves of where the dogs were buried. But, like, it hit so much harder than Hachi, in my opinion, because we got to watch the dogs, like, we really got to watch the dogs grow. It wasn't just, like, a quick, like, scene of it. You got to watch them grow. It was, like, the whole thing. But it was, like, beautiful. I loved it. It's one of my favorites. It's hard to breathe. What time is it? Oh. Alright, I gotta go to bed. It's like midnight. I gotta go to bed. Let me go back up. Also, it's our lad. If we get an Enderman, I will choose the Enderman over you. I'm sorry. I want Ace back. I want Ace back. We don't have Ace anymore, and I want my Ace boy back. I want my Enderman Ace back, bro. But I need to make sure that we get the Enderman the exact same way we got the other one, and it appears. It just appears in my house, or appears somewhere. Alright, I think what we're gonna do next time I'm on, this is me planning a new project. Next time I'm on, we're gonna start expanding the island even more. Like, very much expanding the island even more. Like, I don't care if it's within the range anymore of the actual biome, because no mushrooms are spawning anyways, so what's the point? So, yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. We are gonna raid someone, though. I know it's late, but I'm still gonna raid someone if they're live. Which I think they will be. Alright, let's see who is live. We're not having a cat cam because it's too late for me to go get cat cam. Go get the cat. Or I will wake my parents. However, it was a fun stream. Nice. However, I am going to end this the way I end it. I've been starting to end it because I'm tired of, I am tired of people advertising in my DMs. So I've started doing a thing at the end of stream where I show you guys the 2D model. So I'm going to do that. You guys can see the 2D model I use. I've started doing it at the end of stream. So, you guys get a glimpse at Poison. So, yeah, let me move over here. Give it a second. Give it a second. Be waiting for it to load. While I wait for it to load, I can calibrate my screen. And okay. And oh god, I forgot how close she was to the screen. Oh my god, I forgot how close she was to the screen. Poison, why are you so close to the screen? Poison. Poison. Anyways. Come on. Load. Hey, there we are. Hi. This is the model. Hello. Anyways, back to being up close in your face. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Thank you. That's my favorite face. My favorite face is just to look up. Aye. Alright, let's see who we're raiding. You guys just get to see the expressions. You just get to see my expressions while we find people to raid, someone to raid. Blah, blah, blah. See, I have a 2D model. See. Let's see. Who do I want to raid? Let's see. Who's live? What do we have on my recommended? Ooh. Who's this person? Oh, they're playing modded. I'm trying to find somebody to raid. Who can we raid? A fellow hardcore person? No. No, I don't want to be judged. I'll be judged. I feel like I'd be judged. Do we have anyone that I'm following? Oh, wait, they're playing Minecraft. Hold on. Are they who I think they are? Ah, okay, I know who we're raiding. If they let me raid, they should. I'm following them. They should. /raid. This is Honeydew Melon. They're pretty chill. They are not a PNG tuber or VTuber, but they are pretty chill. I haven't been in their chat in a while, so they get in a little visit before I go to bed. So, let's raid. Haha! Okay. And yes, I have a 2D model. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Thank you for joining me. Good night, if it's late for others. If not,